Akbar. That was just like, that was the thing at one point, like when I first,
Okay, we about to go live, bro, right now.
Okay.
Notification. Okay, boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a special edition of the People's Podcast this afternoon. Man, we got a great guest, a great artist, and a very great brother, brother Akbar Walks today. First of all, assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam.
Man, I want to thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to give us some great music and great understanding on the person that we have known from afar, but now we get a better understanding of you. First of
Yes,
all,
sir.
Sir, where did the name Akbar Walks come from?
Okay, so it comes from my name. My grandfather, he was a minister prior 75 under the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But, those that know the history of the nation know that War of Deen took over and it was like a split. Well, my father, his name was still Derek Dawood Muhammad. Later on down the line, he met my mother, and when he had me, he named me Derek Akbar Muhammad.
Okay.
So,
okay.
To speed it up a little bit, I got into a car accident. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't put it out there. I just was telling people, I fell asleep at the wheel, but I had really got a DUI. You know what I'm saying? I was known in the nation as Derek D. Akbar. And one of my first album was called Akbar Walks, episode 1, Cradle Days, The Greater Self. I wanted Akbar Walks to just be like a social media thing. Well, when I got in the accident, first off, I woke up in the hospital, tube down my throat. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Ibrahim Muhammad, which is one of my close brothers that I've worked with music. If you see his name, To Islam, most people in the city know him as Icon. He got his own company, his security company. He was there with me doing security in the hospital. Him, my bro Malcolm. And I was a little paranoid because I felt like I was kind of targeted. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had already been rapping about it. I had felt like it was agents that was coming in the mosque, and the streets was infiltrating. And when I say the streets, I mean playing it dirty. You know what I'm saying? Really on some Last Scene from Belly type of stuff. So when I was in the hospital, I couldn't walk at a certain point. Right? Everybody called me Akbar though, because me and my father had the same same name, but different middle names. So naturally, like my father, I'll be acting bad in Target, running around. He'd be like, Akbar, you know what I'm saying? So my brother Ibrahim was like, Akbar Walks on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, it was a real big thing because, I had been putting some work in the city. And one of the biggest things that I had did around that time was I had performed at the African World Festival, and Jay Electronica, excuse me, brother. Jay Electronica had just did the thing with Jay-Z when he had all the FOI on stage. So I did the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? So I had the brothers, they had came out, and and it was just I ended up getting into that car accident the night after. I had booked some of the nation's biggest artists at the time, in my opinion. I had booked Akila Nahanda, Jasiri X, Flood, and Bel Air, Arshad and Khalil. They was AK-47 at the time, New World. I had flew them all in, you know what I'm saying? I had the bag, so I had cut all of them checks, hundreds, you know what I'm saying? 1,000, boom, boom, boom. And I was struggling with an issue, of fighting the Islamic life, but being frustrated at my shortcomings, and I was turning up, bro. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. So we broke bread with all of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody came, they had their roles, we performed, but that night I went out to turn up with my nigga Muslim friends. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean like, shoot, I had some brothers that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names or none of that, but we would go out, we would turn up. We would be out there among the people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of what we was on was really, it was just trying to cope with the frustration of, you know, not being able to find a way to get a seat at the table, not feeling like, you know, we couldn't, you know, get our foot in the door with what we wanted to do. And we was inspired by all of the brothers, you feel me, God Squad and the young brothers, and we wanted to do our thing. But we couldn't figure out a way. So it was just like, that was our thing. You know, we wasn't going out there like on some negative shit. You know what I'm saying? We was still had the spirit. So I went out that night, man. We turned up. You know what I'm saying? Alcoholism is something that I struggle with. You know, it's been a generational thing, to be honest with you. But I gotta accept my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm sober as hell now. But at the time, that was the way that I celebrated. You know what I'm saying? So I had all the nation artists come in. They all performed. You know what I'm saying? And I went out and we just turned up, and I got into it with a brother about some petty stuff where I wasn't in the wrong, but you know what I'm saying? We got into it, and I ended up waking up in the hospital, man. So Akbar Walks is a story, you know what I'm saying? I initially picked it up because I'm like, shoot, I saw Jesus Walks. You got that right there? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
On College Dropout, I seen the music video for Jesus Walks. One of them, it was a white Jesus walking around with him.
Okay.
See, I'm one that know that Kanye West performed at Maz Mariam. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. He performed at Maz Mariam. Excuse me, it's just a biscuits tea, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I know that stuff. So like, I know what he dealing with and everything like that, but I still know like his grassroots. Okay. So when I looked at that video of Jesus Walks, first off, it gave chills to me, you know, knowing that who the Jesus is in our midst, knowing that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the Messiah, knowing that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the exalted Christ.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing all that, and you see I got Master Farad behind me. It's a story behind that picture too. But knowing all of that, I said, you know what? I got to get him the Messiah making message. But I can't get him the Messiah making message if I'm turning up. I can't get him the Messiah making message if I'm smoking loud. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? It was frustrating. You know what I'm saying? You know, it felt like, you know, in the city in Detroit, everybody coming, it's like, man, this is where God, you know what I'm saying? This is number one. But it's like after Savior's Day and after, you know, it's still the frustration of trying to build some type of, you know what I'm saying, effect in the hip hop community. So like what I did at the Africa World Festival, when I had the FOI come on stage, I was trying to imitate Jay Electronica. You know what I'm saying? And I said, but with Akbar Walks, I said, you know, this is storytelling. It's a path, but I want my music to be like how Jesus Walks was, how Jesus was walking around with Kanye, like trying to get him to be on some positive stuff. That's what I wanted my music to do. And that's what I wanted my music to be. You know, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah. I want to read some of the comments. My sister Naima says, thank you for your honesty and transparency, sir. A lot of people showing love. Like and thank y'all for watching. Brother Yusuf, aka Young Threat, some Laker family, peace family. A lot of people saying peace. Thank you. Okay, bro. Let's get straight. Let's hear the music. Let's hear the first freestyle.
All right. This first song that I'ma spit is this is off of, I actually got the cover with me. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
This was one of my This was one of my biggest projects, man. Black Superhero. And just before I get to the music, the inspiration of the artwork, I've been working with this brother Miles High. He in Cali now, but I've been working with him since I think it was this album right here. And this was just to symbolize, you know, we all know Superman is really a Kryptonian. He really an Asiatic black man.
Yes,
so I wanted it to symbolize like the FOI, who we really are, and how divine the black woman is, but the structure of the MGT, the structure of the sisters in the nation is really the goddess, you know what I'm saying, the level that we need to be at. But this song is it's out now. All my music is streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube.
Okay, yes, sir.
This song is called Stop the Rise.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna stop the rise of the Black Messiah. Nothing's gonna stop, nothing's gonna stop, nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop the rise of the Black Messiah. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm not Rocky. I'm Muhammad Ali, and Elijah is my poppy, the father of black conscience, bringing out the best responses. The CIA been hating on me ever since I left the college. Came to Muhammad Mosque and fell in love with the knowledge. The COINTEL got black devils in their pocket. These agents in the hood think it's good because their wallets is bolted from gold money. It's ill, but it's crummy. These killers is so mummy. Wrapped up in the life of crime, nickel bags, get the mad, ghetto jazz, killing death. Say his hand in they lab with that chitty chat. Who you with? Pretty girls, you don't get no pass. We need you to breathe to a baby Jesus too. Mother Mary did it first, so you go carry it too. Just like you did, you go carry baby Jesus. I'm on my iPhone writing lyrics as we speaking. Nothing's gonna stop, nothing's gonna stop, nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop the rise of the Black Messiah. And that song went with this book right here, who I did the cover for. Prevent the Rise of the Messiah, FBI's War with Nation of Islam's point number 12 by my brother, one of my mentors, Min Farrakhan Muhammad. So that all went together.
Beautiful,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Beautiful. Okay, thank you, and people showing love to you. Can we hear your second verse?
Oh yes. The second piece is I actually shot a music video for it. It's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. It's called Farrakhan is Jesus. I filmed it on the Wyoming mosque. You know, we in the new mosque, a way more beautiful mosque, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100. Allah blessed us, you know what I'm saying, with that. And those that's watching that ain't came to see it, it's just worth riding by. It's right there. Actually, I got it in my new video that I just dropped. Show Me the Money.
Yeah, Show Me the Money. Okay, I thought that's what you was going to do to promote your new song.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Farrakhan is Jesus, man. Farrakhan is Jesus is a classic, bro.
Okay.
But if you want me to do Show Me the, I'd rather do Farrakhan is Jesus.
Man, it's on you. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
You know what I'm saying? It's because I believe that this is something that the whole world needs to know. You know what I mean? I want to make an album, the whole album called Farrakhan is Jesus one day. But let me get into it, man. Yeah. Look. The tomb is open, scoping out like photograph. Who the mad? Who to add? The first piece was my dad. You have a son of God in your hand, there's a chance to repeat what the minister did. He prayed, had speaking like David to the enemies that hated. I had a conversation with God about crucifixion of the black mind resurrected. In a second it takes 12 lives of the raven. Speaking in the hall, looking at the faces, double M number 1. Feels like the greatest that Christ came to make and stayed for 3 days. Seen him at the mosque, got the text yesterday. As usual, looking clean on the scene. Before that man beam away, you will see him. We don't praise man, them devils are human beings. Mud in your eyes, and things you can't see them. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. The light man is Jesus. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. Farrakhan is Jesus. God is Jesus. Light man is Jesus. Yeah. Look, they say here all God. God is for pride. It's God in my person when I'm working on my job. I was put outside the mind. I had to do crime. Ain't no love in these streets. Thank God for Farrakhan. Moving with these rappers to tap inside of potential. We move on the riverfront, so copies without labels. We are still able to tap inside of these fables in the Bible and become a better person. I don't hate you for understanding my duty, not judging my truth. Knocking on doors and speaking to people fluent. My brother Troy teaching hard. I can see you guys. 2 favors, they 3 feet. Beat the eyes. Elamine in the street. You can see the guys. Telly jelly. Get out my way. These walks. Banging like a power blow from the hotel. Details from the top floor. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. Hey. Black man is Jesus. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. I'm just trying to bring the light shining in your speakers. Hey, God is Jesus. Hey. Yeah, man, that's the classic right there. I want to tell you a story about that song, man. I actually, some people may hear Show Me the Money and they might hear me talk about not being able to perform at Savers Day, but long story short, man, I actually had an opportunity. It was 2017. Some people may remember it, some people may not, because I ain't had no music because they couldn't get my music to play. But I was able to rap that Farrakhan is Jesus a cappella. And it was that was right before, I don't know if you was there, you probably was there, but that was right before the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan came to the Believer Social. Okay. When everybody started going crazy, yes, and everybody was looking, and they was wheeling the minister, and he came, and then New World, they performed. Man, it was lit, man. Alhamdulillah, man.
Beautiful.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, sir. And a lot of people putting fire emojis and showing you love.
Thank
you. Your newest project, where can we get it? You saying it's on all formats?
Yeah, it's everywhere, man. My music is everywhere. Those that actually look up and see Akbar Walks, I know this appears backwards, but this is Black Superhero. You can definitely find this. My most recent project is Fireworks and Bullets, which is basically those both metaphors. I speak a lot in metaphors, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, even with my posts, some of my posts get a lot of backlash and everything because I speak the language of the people a lot because I'm just so used to rapping and stuff. And I found my peace in being able and getting this studio back. It's a story behind how I lost my stuff. But Fireworks and Bullets, it's like it's kind of, I'm kind of tipping the iceberg with the Black Lives Matter stuff and the brothers getting murdered and right now in the city of Detroit, all you hear is fireworks and bullets. You know what I'm saying? We on quarantine and everything, but on the album cover, you see me with my shirt with the top button. I'm in a suit and a red tie, and the top button is untied, and I got chains on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shackled, and you can see fireworks on the animation. You can see fireworks, and then you can kind of see bullets, but you can see the police. And so that's really what they want. Fireworks, they could be a celebration. They could be a term of celebration, but it also could be a distraction, you know what I'm saying, for the bullets. I know in Chicago, I follow this video on YouTube. They talk about how, those fireworks be a distraction sometimes. So follow me on Instagram, Akbar AKBAR.walks WALKS, like walks down the street. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to search through my database, hashtag Akbar Speaks. I got a lot of stuff. Akbar Speaks, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, everything, man. All of that good stuff.
Okay, excellent. And you're saying you don't want to give us your new project?
Man, I could give it, man. I want to give it. I had to get those off though. I could definitely hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm in my Apple Music right now. No, I definitely can give y'all that for sure, because I want to tell you this. The song was actually inspired by my brothers out of the shop, man, Chicago, New World. My boy Flood, they had just dropped the Rubber Bands and Weight. And, they was talking about just, how they nation rappers, you know what I'm saying? So it inspired me, man. I jumped up. I went and got the sample. And I just had my boy Casino Troy remix it. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see what's going on with this. Oh, the volume is down. I'm tripping.
Oh, that's from the movie Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Hey, Cuba Gooding Jr. Long time.
Yeah.
Oh man, we back. Praise to God. All right.
It's safe to stay in my city. How could they not let me perform? I'm thankful for every stone, but more concerned about the storms. Came in the arena, I think I'm about to perform. I'm in love with the Black Panther, but more concerned about the storm. Wasn't supposed to be around the believers, let's in public. At the time, I thought it was about something. It was nothing. Like I thought about the reason I was dealing with several systems. All at the same time. I don't want you, but I miss you. I was 5 out of the child and the brothers who run the new world. Like they told me, most of rappers wouldn't be hot, but we know. I was on 9 wire, fucking on my robot. I could fake the screens, but more concerned about my mental health. The MVP, the only thing disabled was the rain. Show me the money, like Jerry Maguire. For the Oscar, all I see is liars. Liars. Get a table. The most honorable Black Muslim rapper, ice skating, flow, played hockey. Used to think it was a plot to avoid him fucking with Aki. Persecution I face, his name was strong with grace. Long lines to jumping down. Look, go ahead. Quit saying I could be on the same level. His brother did hates me, and don't worry about the shine. We all get in. We're making to Medina. We try to speak to the shop. Me and the sons of Farrakhan tell the pat to speak to the sky. That's a half mile, baby plane, UFO. Put it on the cover of the album just so you would know. Rapping about Islam before we learned about the line. Thank God for that sister, her raps out of the Quran. Civilizer, saver, brain waver, write your letter to Master Farage. Final call, thunder, was in the street. And Farrakhan is Jesus, whether you sleep or you still believe, still keep it shade when you out here gotta stay, babe. I stay prayed up. Mental power make you gotta say. Gotta do for self, but you gotta get a degree. If you ain't fucking with school, you gotta show me my need. I can point with the stocks until I'm back in the game. I'm hard to consider lame, but I'm just through lane. Same niggas calling lame, wanna be conscious now. I've been doing this for long, it's conscious pearls. I've been in the crib for a minute, that's my bow tie off.
There they go. Having some never been pussy soft. There they go right there.
You know what? I do want to apologize, man, because you know
That was
you
good,
can
bro.
kind of hear it in my music, but like I have explicit lyrics. You know, I have explicit lyrics, but I do want to explain, you know, that song, the space that it was really pain. You know what I'm saying? That I wrote that song in, and you know, I shed a lot of tears. I lost my grandmother. You know, those that don't know Dorothy Spear, I lost. I lost her. You know what I'm saying? Due to just her not wanting to change the way she was eating. The cancer killed her. You know what I'm saying? I have my way that I feel about it, but my grandmother, she was always getting me suits from the resale. She was always, you know what I'm saying, fronting me money so I could go to Savers Day. And so Savers Day, that was what drew me to the nation. I was running around at the Holy Day of Atonement 2013. You know what I'm talking about? With the CD in the hotel printing up. I was running up on Mudathir and Hakeem Farrakhan. Like, I want y'all to hear what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the music out. So when I say I used to think it was a plot to avoid him from effing with Aki, I'm trying to say now my mind is clear. It was just that I couldn't figure out, you know, how to do certain things. And so the turn up, it wasn't helping the Messiah make a message. That's what I see now. And now that my mind is clear, I can speak on certain things. But you know, I get a lot from close peers, you know, man, you supposed to be, because you know, I interview people too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you supposed to be on the level with Brother Ben, and boom, boom, boom. So what I was doing was, I'm like, nah, I rock with everybody in the nation, bro. Period. If you rock with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I don't care if you don't believe nothing, bro. That's enough that you support, because I know about his work in the hip hop community. I know about, you know, Brother Abdul now, but Brother Tony in the hip hop back when the West Coast, East Coast was popping off. I seen the footage. It's not that clear. Yo, pops, I got the utmost respect and love for your family just off the strength of Brother Sharif and he holding it down as supreme, and then as the minister, you know, I was down there at Muhammad Maz number 15. You know, when I studied audio engineering, I didn't know your brother P.O. like that, politically oppressed. But I saw him. I was at the Art Institute of Atlanta, but I was living in Dublin, Georgia.
I know that.
That was when I knew that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad was alive. This was before I got registered. I was so on the pineal gland frequency and everything. My brother Ibrahim told me, he was like, you probably could call a baby plane into existence. And my word is bond to Allah. If my mother and sister was here, they would bear me witness. Them baby planes used to follow me, bro. I was working at the Kroger. I ain't gonna go all into it and nothing like that, but you know, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, man, it's it. And we see it more than ever now. So anybody that's repping that and that's got that in their music, I feel like we should support and we should try to understand a little bit more. So you know, I got some more interviews that I did that's on YouTube. And I'm gonna be the first to say, man, I don't condone turning up. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone the loud and none of that stuff, but it hurts me to see. What's giving me strength now is seeing the generations that came after me, the younger generations that's out there popping pills, selling loud, smoking loud, just messing with worldly girls and all of that stuff. I feel like now, man, I gotta, you know, that was one of the things that I suffered, you know, was the idea of what a street nigga is, the idea of masculinity of street niggas, and the idea of masculinity with FOI. You know what I'm saying? FOI, we get married. You know what I'm saying? We court. Street niggas, hey, you get into it, whoop, whoop, whoop. You got hoes, you got the bitches. You feel me? And you know, they not bitches. So like when niggas in Mecca, when I'm saying that, I'm speaking the language of the people. I'm telling her that she a goddess. I'm telling her she a queen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that what I mean, this gave you a little insight into, what who I am, and I understand that I'm misunderstood by some people, and I just have an artistic way to keep my sanity. That's the thing. My next solo project is gonna be called Mental Health, and I dropped the album cover, and it's gonna be addressing. Yes, there are some of those that have had mental health issues where they had to be hospitalized, myself included. I work in a financial aid office. I'm a financial aid advisor at Wayne County Community College District in Detroit, the blackest community college in the city. We brought Brother Nuri there to speak twice. You know what I'm saying? I saved the day. I put out fires. I helped so many people, but most people wouldn't even know that when I was first coming around the mosque, that I had suffered some chemical imbalances where I had to be in the hospital when they was trying to have me on Respidone. And shouts out to Brother Marlon. He one of our lieutenants and who's always holding down security for Savers Day or whatever. He one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? You know them ones. He gonna be there. You could depend on him.
Yes, sir.
He helped me out. You know what I'm saying? So on this new album, I want to give that more attention. We have from the transatlantic slave trade, and some of our people was already here. Some of the Native Americans look like you and I. You know what I'm saying? They you know how the thing with Yakub, kill the darker, spare the lighter. So it's just like I want to give that more attention because we all have mental health is very important because to know what's going on up here. Just like Joker, in that movie Joker, the system failed him.
Yes, sir.
So how many of us are trying to figure it out as we go? My family was mentally divided. You know what I'm saying? My father was taking me to Savers Day to hear the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. My mother, they was divorced. But the one line I used to always hear when it came to my pops was, the minister's in town. Ain't that crazy? I knew that was, I'm about to go spend some time with my pops. And I'm looking at him, and I didn't even know until it was a speech. Because I used to hide from the Muslims. Brother Christopher Muhammad, he brought tears to my eyes because he used to come into the Metro Food Land. I used to dodge him. But when I heard the minister talking about seeing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad he was describing what in my mind was a UFO. I'm looking at my pops. I'm like, you heard him talk like this before? He like, I'm like, no, I know that this is real. I felt it, you know what I'm saying? And who would know that May 23rd, 2010, I ended up coming to Muhammad Mosque #1. And at the time, he was assistant minister, Christopher Muhammad. He was talking and he made me feel like I was God, bro. And after the lecture, former paper captain, Brother Robert Muhammad, he was like, what you do? And I was rapping. That was my thing. I used to go by Akbar X at the time. He was like, what you do? I was like, I rap. He was like, we got that here. I went to go to see the Who is the Real Children of Israel Part 2. I ended up shaking the minister's hand, man. When I was walking up to him, I'm telling you, bro, it was a beam of light, bro. It was a beam of light. And as little as this was, bro, it meant so much to me. I was walking up to him. I was like, you saved my life. He was like, thank you. You know how the minister is, man. He was just like, thank you. And I was like, I felt, bro, I'm telling you, I felt the energy, bro. The energy came with me. You know what I'm saying? It was a jolt of energy. I know the sun was beaming, but that is the sun. But on the way there, I heard Jalil, Brother Jalil Muhammad. I heard Brother DeMarcus. They had the square beards. And I'm like, they in the nation? Because people used to always pick on me about being in the nation. You know what I'm saying? People used to like, oh, you a terrorist. That's why on my album I said, this is America. How could you call us terrorists? I gave my life to you, but I don't feel the love because I used to, bro, when that 9/11 happened, bro, they used to pick on me, bro. It was painful. So I learned how to rap, and I became a rapper to give myself some what they call clout now, but to get me a rep at my school. You know what I'm saying? So I had no idea, man, like, you know what I mean, who the minister really was and stuff growing up, because you know how the Ward Dean, he like, well, nah, Elijah, no, we on some Sunni shit, and no, we throwing this out. We don't need how to eat to live, and boom, boom, boom. But my father, he was with the Black Panthers in Detroit before he really got into his job that he doing now at WC3. I was out there protesting. I done overheard him say to my boy Jabari, who's the nephew of student minister Dawood Muhammad, who's a legend who you interviewed. He was like, I should have been with your uncle. You know what I'm saying? But so my father, and this is crazy too, my mother, right, grew up Jehovah's Witness in 95 when the Million Man March, you know, it was lit back then. My mother wanted to join the Nation of Islam, but my father, he didn't agree that God came in a person of Master Prophet Muhammad. And he didn't, you know what I'm saying? You know how what the truth is. He just wasn't there with it. And so it divided that the prior 75, when he tore down Elijah, it divided the mentally my family. So it wasn't really like I was like really a nation baby, but you know, it might be political. Some that might be like, nigga, I was at the mosque, you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I consider myself a nation baby. I'm third generation because my grandfather, he built a mosque in Toledo, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. You know, my grandmother, he did the same thing with Ali with I'm not going to the draft. A lot of brothers was on that. And my grandmother wrote the most spiritual letter. My grandmother, Francino Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up marrying, and their third child was my father. But hey man, I ain't gonna go on and on. You know what I mean? I thank you, bro, for the
I thank you.
opportunity.
A lot of people sending you love, showing love in the comments. Thank y'all that support our brother Akbar Walks. And brother Akbar, I just want to say, when I was in Detroit, I don't know what year it was for Savior's Day, but we were at some in Greektown, and we seen you when we was moving back. We was with a group of us, man. You made sure we got back to the hotel and just showed us love in Detroit. I mean, you got the same spirit of, you know, Eminem and Big Sean and Dave, the whole city of Detroit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we got nothing but love for Detroit. I got nothing but love for you. And thank a lot for you and your family and for your sacrifice. And bro, this is your podcast. Anytime you got a new project, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna promote it, bro. You got my word. Anything I can do to show love to you and support you, man. You're my brother. And I see the genuineness in your heart and your spirit, man. I want us all to win, bro. And I'm glad you talked about mental health. We all battle mental health. So anything I can do to assist you, bro, you got a platform. I'm your brother. My only suggestion is that you block some of the people you be arguing with on Facebook, because I don't know how you go back and forth with them. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm arguing with that many people. But
right.
Yeah, but this is your platform, bro. Anytime you got a new project, just inbox me, bro, and I'll make sure that we promote it. We're gonna stay on code, man. I love you, brother Akbar. I love your spirit.
Love you too.
And man, inshallah, when this is all over, or if this is all over, we can come together in person again. We make sure we link up.
Alhamdulillah. And to a fellow X-Men.
Yes, sir.
I see you got the X-Men.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah, man. Thank you, man. We gotta stay out here, you know. We gotta stay out here. We gotta keep pushing it. And yeah, I definitely, once I get the mental health project done, mixed and mastered, and we get a video out, I'll reach out to you.
Please.
But I'm a fan of the show, man. And the last thing I want to say, brother, man, is may Allah protect the righteous, the believers, and be with everybody. And if any of your family is watching, bro, I appreciate and love your family.
Okay.
We still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh yeah, my brother called me, man. My bad.
Yes, that's all good.
But yeah, man. May Allah continue to bless you, your family, all the believers. And I pray to Allah that this podcast continues to be successful. and it just gets some real, some real talk out there to help us and to strengthen us in righteousness. That's where I'm coming from. I'm trying for us to be strengthened in righteousness. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, and thank y'all for watching People's Podcast. Everybody's asking how can they get your music is on all platforms, correct?
Yeah, Akbar Walks, AKBAR space dot walks. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. I got a SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube Music.
Yes,
Did
sir.
I miss something? They got all these apps international, Deezer. I do music publishing. So just find the tag of this brother, what brother posted. Man, bro, I'm trying to see if I missed something. Inbox me. Akbar Walks. Yes. Akbar Walks. Everywhere.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for watching. I got our next episode in about 20 minutes. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got another artist coming up next. Thank you very much, Akbar Walks. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.